You're smarter than that. You're the smart one. Oliver, you're the smart one. Wakan, sometimes you're smart. Charlie, you're smart. Lucas, you're smart. I'm not the smart one. So smarty pantses, figure this out.
I would like to know how many gifts I have that affect how expensive things are, if that makes sense.
Well, you start with 3. So anything over 3.
Yep.
Starts the more expensive.
I'll give you a hard number later. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Werewolf the Apocalypse 5th edition, Rage Across the Bayou. We are back for our shenanigans out there in the swampy swamps. I am DM Daddy RPG, here to bring you happy tabletop fun time shenanigans for your viewing pleasure and emotional damage and traumatizing times for the 6 people you see here on the screen with us. We have Wakan, played by Deadly Ambitions. We have Charlie Barkin, portrayed by Pierce, the Iron Pierce. Lyra, now equipped with rotisserie chicken, played by Ms. Crickle.
I love the optional accessories.
Pierce, your green screen moved. Ryan, portrayed by JenOfThieves. Lucas, portrayed by Silver Rose, and Oliver, portrayed by everybody's favorite Skelly Boy, Brad with no R. Ah, yes. Quick shout-outs. Studios. Shout out to our friend over in Established Studios. They also do a lot of World of Darkness and other things, and if you like more grim dark, more World of Darkness, more terrible things, more Jen being a sassy vampire, go check them out. They have run a lot of games. They are awesome people, and yeah, I may even venture my way over there next time they're having casting, so we'll see what happens. Bring them users. Hello, Starfinder Jack. It's been a while, man. I hope you've been all right.
I miss you.
Right? Let's see here. That's them. We're our other partners, people that are part of this community that also do the streamy streams. Brad with no R, the most streaming person in our channel.
Streamingest.
The streamiest. I remember when me and Brad were roommates, and we're talking about streaming, and look at that man go. If you want to go see Brad beat Brad at everything, go check him out over there. He does a lot of video games, and sometimes he does like Tabletop Simulator with other friends. I'm not cool enough to play board games with my friend Brad anymore, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. He made new internet friends, and that's okay. And then we also have Glenn Dizzle, sometimes DM Dizzle over here, locking down our fantasy stuff with Dungeons Dragons and freaking God, what were the other awesome ones that he did?
Daggerheart,
Daggerheart, that's what it is.
Humblewood.
He did Humblewood. If you fantasy, Glenn Dizzle does all our fantasy. I do our supernatural stuff. Jen does whatever sounds like it's gonna be fun for Jen. It's gonna be great.
Operates on impulse alone.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Hello, Chi. And
Oh damn, she's here.
yeah, and I think that's everybody who's partnered up with us over in our Discord. Speaking of Discord, if you're not part of our Discord community, hop over there, give us a thing. That's where all of our signups for games, voting for games when we do votes and stuff, talking about games, so much stuff to talk about over in the Discord. Many channels, arts and crafts, to pets, to food, to so on and so forth. I believe Ashley's been sharing photos of mud bugs that she ate today. More power to you. More power to you.
Billy Bugs, Ursula.
And then, of course, if this is your first time checking us out, head over to our YouTube, punch that bell, give us a like and subscribe, or even a dislike over there. We have every game we do gets uploaded over onto our YouTube, edited down in a more digestible, less silly ha-ha hee-hee, and all the random out-of-character stuff getting cut out so that you can just streamline it. We have hundreds of hours of games over there. You will never not have content from this channel. I believe that's all my sales pitches.
Yeah. Nailed it.
All right, so it's
Why is that light still on?
it was a stressful game last game.
didn't even notice that. It was not on last
All right,
game.
so
It was not on.
So speaking,
You weren't conscious for it.
oh, creeping in from Discord. Hello, Astral Aberration. Welcome to more
Aw,
World of Darkness.
hey.
Tabletop.
Good to see you.
Yes, the other Astral. Oh no, there's two. All right, so as discussed last session, that session was kind of intense, kind of a lot going on for everyone in their own unique special ways. I did do all your healing for you already, so your health levels and willpower levels are exactly where they should be.
Hey,
Yeah.
awesome.
Fantastic.
Good stuff. Good news for Charlie for once.
Child,
Wait, does that mean our rage level is that as well?
yes, because
Okay.
it's just one night of rest from the events of last game to the start of this game. So, if you feel like, you've had some time to calm down and want to drop a rage or two, you're more than welcome to. If some of you are still really pissed off about what happened last night, feel free to keep that rage.
I'm not reducing
Think
my
I will.
level by one because my
drop
best
by
friend
one.
is here. My best
I'm
friend
not
is
afraid
here
of
now.
rage.
Whew.
This is not my
I'm
best
more
friend from at home.
confused. I'm way more confused than anything else right now. So
Beautiful. Speaking of last game, Lucas, tell us some stuff that happened.
Both Lyra and Ryan got knocked out. Went unconscious.
That's fair. That's fair. That is the thing that happened. Good job. Good job. Good job. Charlie.
oh my goodness. Somebody got their feelings hurt because they were told they probably wouldn't be needed for, stuff in the graveyard because you can't really punch a ghost, but they found something else to punch, which is fun. Good for them. Those of us having a Scooby-Doo adventure had a real bad time, but could have been worse. We all stayed on our feet. We learned some stuff about that graveyard. I don't like anything we learned, but knowledge is necessary.
Okay.
Good
Wakan.
job to both Wakan and Oliver. Or not Oliver, Lucas.
Wakan, Charlie, and Lucas all ran into what Wakan is assuming is the specter or spirit of death of some sort. And despite complaints, the idea may still be around that he wants to use them. But and then we got home, we talked about it, and rage was let out on Wakan's face.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oliver, for our heartfelt moments of the night.
Yeah. I took my drunk friend home to sleep it off. Found out that she lived in a community where there's a silver on the gate at the very least. Didn't check the fence, but the gate is silver. There's something in the water that burns like silver. Not sure about what's going on there because she handed me coffee and I took ag when I drank it. Thank God I sipped, not chugged.
Yep.
That could have been awkward.
Bleeding from everywhere.
And I had to man up and grab that fence again and walk out when I was told I had to leave. And not scream.
And you pass that stamina roll with flying colors. Lyra.
I saw Ryan go down, and my first thought was, "Yeah, we'll punch it too," and almost died. And then our healer decided they were going to try to heal me and hurt me further. So
I can't help it. You're just too angry to heal.
It didn't work.
We should have talked spiritually first.
Now I have an emotional support rotisserie chicken.
And Ryan.
I think it's finally been long enough that my new best friend is no longer my new best friend. But the fondest of memories for Tommy Sangria and his bar. And the redheads suck. No, we got a ride with Rex.
And we got a ride with Rex. Beautiful.
And obviously all things that are cloaked in covered in flies are death. And could not possibly be anything other.
It's true. It's only death. Only fly. Death has the full monopoly on flies and nothing else. For
That's
sure.
it. And cloaks. That's it.
Creepy.
Also,
flies.
Ryan took a nap.
Also, Ryan took a nap. It was against her will, but Ryan took a nap.
Yep.
Okay, the one after she got home was fully willing.
Fair.
The first one wasn't.
That was she just closed her eyes for a minute. Okay, it was a break. It wasn't.
All right. So where we last left off, the pack finally got back together in their den. Some of you not doing so good. Some of you doing all right. Some of you still feeling like the potential loss of somebody important, even though they're still back. I've had a night of sleep, and now we're up once more. So many problems facing the pack. So many different areas and different things and different situations. And it's starting not to feel like you guys are making headway on anything. Who wakes up first?
Some of it.
Probably me.
I can't watch early morning, so I don't know if I'm not still awake.
Well, Con would wake up for some tea in the morning. Best way to wake up. Not Folgers.
That's part of waking up. This herbal in your cup.
Ooh, I'm feeling that one.
You're welcome.
Ooh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm making tea for everybody, and I'm making 2 cups of coffee with another pot ready to go in case someone wants it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
DoorDash streamer.
Well, Con, evens or odds?
Odds never fails.
That's a lot.
Don't say that. Why?
Hey, there you go.
Well, Con, there's the sound of some kind of struggle in the backyard. Not anything big or large, but there's clearly animal sounds coming from the backyard. 2 critters fighting, locked in some kind of eternal battle. There's the sound of hissing and the sound of "Rah!" and
Oh shit! It's gonna be like a peer through. They want to hear hissing. It's gonna be oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Ben the rat on low is locked with the tiny black void of your most recent arrival brought to the house.
Oh, who let Whaler out? Who let him out? Who let him out? No, no, no. Did we ever order cheese puffs? I know we put on the grocery list at one point.
Sure,
assuming I
we
got
could
to
say
look at
you
it.
guys got the cheese
Sweet.
puffs.
I come outside, check the cheese puffs, try to get Whaler away from the rat.
Sudden trolley.
All right.
Whaler, come here.
Wakan, give me a charisma animal.
Yeah, it's something I'm really skilled in.
Sure is.
This should be real easy for you.
Hey,
2 successes.
2 successes. That's in 5th edition. That's success. Good job.
There you go.
It's nothing.
The cat, right when it's about to like get Ben's neck in its little cute jaws to exact murder upon this foul, vile thing that it's found on your property. At the sound of the bag opening, the calling just stops
Come on, Whaler. You want some
Good
cheese?
attack.
You want some cheese balls? You want some cheese balls?
and bounds its way over to you.
Oh, I'm bringing it inside.
You're not sure how Kitty Cat got out, but the skills with which it is displayed that you saw from the window. Maybe at one point in time he was also an outdoor cat. Or she. I don't believe we ever confirmed the gender.
Whaler, I appreciate your assistance in what you think is vermin, which means correct, but that vermin is off limits. Okay, there's some cheese balls. Let's go inside. I know. It's okay. Let's go back inside.
Figure 8s around your feet.
Closing the door. I'm gonna look out the window of the door and see if the rat is still moving.
You see the rat skulking off to one of its usual perches and posts.
Crisis averted. I'm surprised Ryan wasn't out there. She must be getting some good rest. She needed it.
Any of you feel free to join in whenever you'd like.
I mean, Ryan's gonna literally sew herself shut, like sewing kit, like needle and thread. We're just
All right, you can go ahead and give
my
me
roll crafts.
Roll crafts.
You got needlework.
if you would prefer to use crafts instead of medicine, go for it.
I'm not trying to make myself better. I'm just trying to make myself whole.
Trying to
Just
close.
try-
I mean, crafts. I mean, that's part of my thing.
All right, sure.
Also,
Sure. You
So-
would not get the benefits from the medical stuff in your den. But go ahead. Go ahead and give me some crafts. Give me some wits crafts.
oh, wits crafts.
Yeah,
I
sure.
did dex crafts. Sorry.
Wits crafts.
Hell yeah.
Okay. That wasn't correct.
Oh damn.
It's okay.
Yeah, still two.
Ooh.
Yep. Perfect. Cool. Good job. You were keeping your insides not on the outside.
That's it. That's all I want. That's it.
Crushing.
Then I will get changed and head to the kitchen to collect tea and honey.
Yeah, honey.
Anyone else?
Just
I'll
whenever.
get up and head
Double down.
into the kitchen. Morning, all.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Would you like some tea
Yeah.
or some coffee?
Coffee.
why didn't you ask me?
Well, you just came down at the same time. Good morning. And I honestly didn't hear you. walking down. You're kind of stealthy and super, you know.
Yeah. Flattery definitely
He-
works. Where was the honey?
Oh yeah, you're right here. I'm going to grab like the batch of tea leaves and everything else with the honey, and just say, here you go. Here's this right here. Do you want some hot water? I can put it in the thermos.
I'm pretty sure he has hot water.
All right, just nice and easy on the go. It can steep while you walk there, or drive there, or run.
I think I'm running. Where's Charlie?
I haven't seen him come down, surprisingly. Oh, there he is.
Also over here. I guess I'm also stealthy.
Oh,
We're going to a wits, I guess, investigation. See if Ryan's still bleeding through their shirt. One.
Hey.
Not,
Carmelo.
you're not noticing blood on Ryan's shirts, but you do notice that Ryan has swapped to black tank tops as opposed to white tank tops.
And
did you sleep last night, Charlie?
Not much. I dozed off a little bit ago. The fuck was going on out back?
there's
Sounded like animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Which animals?
Yeah,
Wakan.
somebody or something must have let Howler out, and this was the rat. Both are alive, both
Okay.
unscathed. Just so you know, Whaler dominated the rat. Just putting out there.
There's a cat
What?
leaped in behind Deadly. Crate that thing up. Don't let
Crate?
it more.
It doesn't go in a crate.
It goes in the cage that I fucking bought.
How did it get outside?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't-
And it
It goes in the
operates
cage.
doorknobs.
Don't worry about it.
as far as I know, it can't operate a doorknob. Testing will need to be done.
No,
Charlie-
it won't. The cat will be going in the cage at night.
Charlie,
If it
what's
can
the
open a
plan?
doorknob, it can open a cage.
Lyra's gonna walk in. It's death warmed over.
Morning, Lyra.
Grab a cup of coffee, black.
Plan is
Just
to
sit
see how
down.
everybody's doing
Just sit down.
Yeah.
and then take stock of what happened last night. Because I know our night was weird. I know your night was weird, but we didn't really go into it.
Redhead with knife hand. And then I cut her face open, and there was like another face underneath.
Did it?
Well,
Are they
the
in the
first
metal?
face was at the first face was at the cemetery.
What?
Did it turn into metal, or was it just sharp?
What?
You said knife hand.
What? It was
it
like
instead of a hand?
bone. It was like bone or something. I don't.
Well, the fleshy
Hoofs?
one was at the cemetery.
That's kind of.
Like
I'm assuming you beat her ass, but that's kind of cool.
no, she ran away.
Well, I don't want to fuck with that.
I could barely
Um,
hurt her.
Definitely want to
I
fuck with that.
will.
That's,
I will hurt her. I will kill her. But last night I could barely hurt her.
that's scary.
She attack you.
I pulled her into an alley. He was following Charlie. Not Charlie. Oliver. Oliver and what's her name? Ava? I don't know. She was following them.
But
Do you know if she was following Ava before we got there? Do you know? Like, could you tell that? I mean,
it's the same one
Your
you pointed out to
senses
me at in the reflection, right, Lyra?
I know your senses
Yeah,
are
I
amazing.
think she said she'd been following for a while.
Yeah.
So I
How would she be following a human?
questions.
That's a good fucking question, Ryan.
Yeah.
Are you so if you could have heard her, are you okay?
Yep, great.
That's a really
I'm sorry. I don't know like to call it your bullshit.
I'll have to roll
my
for that
face
one.
to my face, but
No,
I'm better than I was.
you're up and walking.
I was walking last night. Thank you.
Are you not healing right? I know,
What?
I know it hurt, but like you bounce back a lot faster than this. Are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm better than I was last night.
That phrase doesn't mean you're good.
It doesn't mean you're good.
It also doesn't mean I'm not
I was
healing.
covered in glass last night, but I'm fine.
I guess glass is different than bone claw.
Can I see your wound? Did you dress it properly?
I mean, closed it.
With what?
I closed it. I'm afraid to ask.
Oh my god, you really want me to pull my shirt up in the middle of the kitchen?
Yeah.
Is anybody here?
Or we can go down to the thing. Who
Fine,
cares?
fine. She just lift her shirt up.
Oh, shit. Charlie?
I mean, it's close.
You're muted, Matt.
She's right.
And then in very arts and crafts Sarah Connor style, Ryan lifts her shirt up. There's just thread. Maybe not even like, like ends cut properly. Just like
The fucking string?
Or a shoelace.
Oh no, string is too thick. That would have hurt.
Like dental floss.
So I'm not
Dental
gonna
floss cuts
say-
if you tear it. Anyway,
I
pull
don't
shirt
think
back
you
down.
do anything, but
I'm no
maybe
medical
we should
examiner,
fix that
but
feather? And it was just bone that
you're
damaged you?
better at this.
I've got stuff to do.
Stuff to do that could rip that open and have you bleed out when not around us?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty
It's not
sure
you?
not.
I think someone should go with you just in case anything does happen.
It's not my way to say it, but I don't think you should leave like that.
I'm not leaving like that. I'm leaving fully clothed. I don't understand what the problem is.
With a wound!
Wolfon, you are very, very loud, and I'm gonna need you to take it down, or I'm launching this coffee cup at your head.
Oh, and how is your wound?
I'm gonna throw the coffee cup.
Dex Athletics for throwing the cup of coffee.
I'm fine. Throwing the coffee cup.
You say you're good, Ryan?
I'm good. If you want someone to come with me, I gotta go to check on Emmeline. I will.
And
Lucas, are you busy?
Wakan, take 2 superficial damage. It's the mug of coffee with pinpoint accuracy just flies, smashing right
Her
into
more
your
often.
face.
Lyra, it improves your
Yeah,
accuracy.
Thorn.
That was nice.
I'm gonna get up and get another cup.
no!
To answer your question, Ryan, I am free.
Cool. I'll bring Lucas. Does that make you happy?
Not entirely. Make me feel a tiny bit better.
That makes me super happy. You guys have a good time.
Thank you, Charlie.
Cage for the cat.
Black stuff
Although
exit.
this cat, that rat's way more
I
important than
follows.
that cat right now in my eyes. Right? You been heard from your friend yet? You found the cat's owner?
Yeah, I found the owner.
So when's he getting his cat back? I'll
Exaggerated.
go right to the
Your
pound.
idea.
I'll go right to the. I'm taking that cat right to the pound.
Oh. No, I haven't found him yet. No reply, and I haven't really had a chance to really reach out the way I need to.
Can you bind its spirit and make it a protection spirit for the house? Then we can't get rid of it.
It is a cat, and he will not be doing such thing.
It is a cat that had ever already protected our home once against that vile rat.
Something that's supposed to be here. That's not protecting. That's fighting.
That it's still kind of in the front of the guy. So I mean,
Oh, that's an issue now. That's an issue now. Well,
I mean,
We
guys,
all
listen
thanks in
now.
service to Gaia.
no, not entirely, but maybe it served its use. I don't know. What if it's spying on us? We don't truly know the thing.
We sure don't. But you know what we got to do? We got to trust.
So
Okay.
I trust that the cat will stay inside and not attack the mouse anymore, or rat anymore.
Well, it's already happened once. So you're going
We
to
don't
keep
know
an eye
who
on that
started the
cat, you're gonna leave it in the
consultation.
cage. If it gets out of the cage again, it's going to be out of the house for good. Okay? Is that reasonable? Does that make sense? Is that fair? Oh, yeah, I don't care if it's fair. That's reasonable. It makes sense.
I'm gonna lock it up in my room. I'm just gonna keep bring him up in my room, shut the door to my room. Not in the cage, but not wandering.
Oliver, what are you doing?
Probably just laying in his room. He's been waiting for a while. Just
Okay.
thinking.
Just
Oh,
hearing
you-
all
you-
hearing all the nonsense
He
downstairs.
still had some. He's still having the effects of Gerardo, so
Sure is.
he's staring at his burned hand right now, just thinking of
Okay.
where to go from here.
Was just making sure that you were feeling
Super.
included, my friend.
Super reasonable.
Totally fair. Hirano sucks.
Yep.
I hate that. I'm not going into it, but I hate that it's a mechanic like this. Ugh. Yelling about cats.
Okay. Well, cat fight continues to happen.
Mhm.
Ryan and Lucas, you guys start making your way north, a little bit out of Bywater on the other side, heading towards, I'm guessing, your favorite new compatriot. You're muted, Jen.
Link to the dock.
Yep.
Check on Emmeline.
Hey.
Lucas, you cool staying outside and just keeping an eye out for whatever.
Yeah. You sure you don't want me in there?
I'm perfectly safe in there.
Yeah.
Both of you can give me some wits investigations on your approach up there.
At least it was just a failure.
Just happy to be included.
Just happy to be here.
Everything seems fine on your approach. Nothing out of the ordinary or nothing.
Okay, then popping my key out and heading inside.
And Lucas, you were saying outside.
Yep.
Okay. Ryan, you make your way inside. It doesn't smell of how it usually does in the morning in this place. You've been coming here for a couple days now. It doesn't smell like fresh cooked breakfast. It doesn't smell like anybody's even in the house.
I'm gonna freeze and listen.
Outside of the occasional AC turning on, no sounds.
I'm not going to shout hello like normal. I will try to stealth creep up the stairs.
Deck stealth. Let's see it. Can Ryan be stealthy?
We just snuck up on Wakan. Hey, 2.
You creep your way upstairs, managing to avoid the loose steps or creaky boards that you've grown accustomed to happening whenever you've come up. You know how to be silent in this house, at least in the pathways that matter to you. Get upstairs and you start making your way down the hallway towards the master bedroom, bathroom where you know Emmeline is. Nothing. No. The furniture's still there. There doesn't look like there's been any sign of a struggle, but the conspiracy boards or the maps that he had been making are out of the closet. Emmeline's not in the tub. The dots, nowhere to be found.
Is there like any paper left in a conspicuous place that one might grab in case it is like a had to leave, bye?
Nope.
Okay. I am going to shift into Lupus and give the whole place a heckin' sniff.
All right.
Proper snoof.
It's the auto roll for Lupus. Survival.
With survival.
What's
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Good proper snoof.
Big ol' sniff. Heckin' sniff.
Our snooper working.
Yep.
You take in all the smells. You know the herbs and oils that were used in Emmeline's resting place, or her vat, if you will. And those smells carry. And going back downstairs, all fours, puppy scamp down the steps. Make your way to the back door. Smell continues on through there, through the backyard, and then gas and the smell of like car from the backyard, like over the fence, like the little narrow back alley thing in between this house and the next house, heading northwest out of town.
Sept isn't that direction, I'm guessing, is it?
South is directly east.
I'm gonna run as far as I can follow it.
Leaving Lucas behind.
I'm gonna give it a awu.
No.
Just you know,
What is
a
contained with,
yippee.
what is contained within your awu? What message is Ryan conveying in Garuto?
Running this way.
Just running away.
New life.
Lucas.
New life, who it is.
I run after her. Try to keep up.
Okay, cool. Then you guys remain tethered together. You're following the smell as far as you can.
As far as I can.
Define as far as you can.
I mean, easily 2-3 miles.
Okay, cool. Because if you're just gonna keep following the smell, that's a whole new adventure. But if you're going 2-3 miles, gets to the highway, you are able to continue along like the side out of view in your lupus form, following the smells as it's clearly leaving New Orleans and carrying on further into the state. The smell of him and Emmeline present.
Did I catch the smell of anyone else? Well, that's less concerning, maybe. Okay. Well, after 2-3 miles, I will let Lucas catch up.
Lucas actually catches up fairly well. Everybody always sleeps on Lucas, but the boy's got moves when it counts.
Wow.
Once he's caught up, I do not even shift back. I just start running back for the house.
You feel Lucas in it all? Nice roleplay moment for
Yes.
Ryan and Lucas here.
All right. Well, if we're gonna talk, then I guess I'll shift back.
Hey, we're alone again.
Yep.
Friends at
They're gone.
So, who's gone?
both of them, they're both gone.
Was anyone else there?
No, not that I saw or smelled. It didn't look like there was a fight or anything. It just looks like they left. They just left and didn't say anything.
There was nothing for him to tell you why he left.
What?
He might have taken her somewhere that might have been better for her than what he could provide at that time.
If he was going to do that, he would have done that before she was getting better. I need you to look and see in his house if there's any note or anything that he left. I didn't see anything, but...
I could go do that.
Okay.
With all this running, I want to make sure you get home safely, though.
I'm going with you.
Okay.
Ryan, give me a stamina roll. You're holding up all right. The thread's still holding strong.
Even through shifting?
Even through shifting.
Good job, Ryan. Way to sew.
We have a lot in crafting.
I'm congratulating you. Good job.
Back at the house. Wakan's taken Cat out of sight of Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Use my old busted laptop. We looking up information about French guy, silver weapons, silver armor, old France, old Louisiana. Don't know. Just all these words into Google.
Karuk.
Don't forget Sophie.
What?
Garoogle. That's a very Glasswalker approach, and I appreciate it. Pierce, do me a favor. Google all those things you just said.
Oh man. Because that'd be what? Science? Oh, technology.
Technology.
I've already forgotten what I said. French. Silver. Old. Ghost? I don't know. Louisiana. 23 lost treasures of Louisiana. This is going to be my whole day.
Not if you ask Sophie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, probably, yeah. We're gonna Google stuff and look at this massive list and go, "Oh, I am not cut out for this." Sophie,
Yeah, boss.
hey, could you you run a big search on a couple of terms, try and narrow something down for Wakala was saying something about guys designed to kill werewolves, silver armor, silver weapons, French. Long time ago, maybe not super long ago. Conquistador, was that the word?
Yeah, boss. I can compile that for you if that's something you need me to do. Do I have your permission to enter your computer space?
You absolutely do.
On it. Would you like your updates presented to your phone, or would you like it left on your computer?
Phone and computer, if possible. More than one place would be good enough for me. Appreciate you.
Thumbs up emotes float both on your phone and across the screen.
Superb. Let's go back to what I can do. I'm gonna look up some wireless security home systems. Wireless home security systems with cameras. Because
Lyra, what you doing?
fun.
Rummaging in the fridge for leftovers that don't have to be heated. Then she's gonna go talk to Oliver.
Okay. Well, you were able to find those food items. I'm sure there's plenty of leftovers usually left around in the fridge, considering I think Ryan's the only person who hunts and kills her own food.
Yep.
And I'm gonna head up with an armful of snacks and go talk to Oliver.
Go for it. Give me them good role plays. Definitely nothing wrong.
Yep.
She's gonna knock on Oliver's door, but this time she's not just gonna walk in like she normally would. She's tired. She's gonna not wait, see if he's even awake.
Yeah, you'll just hear him come in.
She'll walk in and sit in the closest seat available, probably the one at his desk by the door.
Mm-hmm. He's just laying in his bed. He's dressed. He's just laying in his bed, staring at his hand.
She's gonna toss a bag of snacks his way.
Makes no effort to catch them. Just eat it.
Remember when we were at the mausoleum thing?
Yeah.
I recognized another head other than just the mayor's daughter. Another lady.
Okay.
Anyway, to identify what it is, because it's definitely not a human. That's what attacked Ryan and I last night.
I mean, I don't know what attacked you. I wasn't there.
Well, according to Ryan, it has layers of faces, and the last one being bone, and it's got bone claws. Anything in your research you could tell me what it is?
Layers of faces.
Kelly, just a quick correction. What attacked you in the alleyway was the mayor's daughter.
My bad.
It's all good. It's been a couple weeks. It's fine.
It has been a few weeks.
All right.
The mayor's daughter attacked us, but it just maybe her face, I guess.
Okay. What book was that in? I'm trying to think I've never really got a chance to use this, so trying to remember the silver record background that I got.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is going to be in, if I remember correctly, let me look at my document folders.
It's a lore sheet.
It is a lore sheet. I believe that lore sheet is in the Shattered Nation book.
Cool. Now I just gotta find the page, because I did open that one, but it's taking its time.
I was wrong. It is not in that.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's okay. Fortunately, there's only 3 books. So it's probably going to be in Annihilation.
Okay.
Silver Record, page 119 in the Annihilation Google Doc book that they update every 4 to 6 months.
That's going to be real hard on this one, because apparently the book I have only goes to 160. So,
oh no!
But I know I've read the enough.
What's the question?
I'm trying to figure out how to use that.
1 second.
For this. I just can't remember.
Go in.
Okay, there it is. There's Epics of the Past.
Yep, Epics of the Past. And we'll just go ahead click this so other people can
this would
read
be
it.
that would be a team. That would be a teamwork thing.
Yep. However, with that having the words, I'm good with them.
Silver record.
Having the silver record lore sheet as a thing, I will allow you. an intelligence occult roll to try to, based on the details you've been given, try to piece together what it may or may not be. Because the Silver Record is all about the great stories, fearsome foes, so on and so forth. So the Guru Nation, its past, its present, it's what was once maybe its hopeful future, though that did not come to pass.
All right. We will.
Educate.
Wow, only 2 successes with that. You know what? Fine. I'll go ahead and use the willpower. Reroll 3.
Okay. Hey,
Super.
4 successes.
Yeah. What? But wait.
That's 2 crit. That's a crit.
I got 2 10s though. Now.
Okay,
With that.
perfect.
So I just
Even better.
Yep. Wait,
Even
there's
better.
2 10s in
Even
there.
more than that. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, perfect. The faces thing doesn't really hit anything that you can recall in your memories, but
Mhm.
bone claw or like hand knife, that's a thing. I know that. I've heard of that. Like you've never encountered one in person, but you've heard stories like around the campfires, other Galliards telling tales of the glory and the fights that their packs have encountered. And it's called a twisted slasher. It's a very particular type of Fomor. They're incredibly hard to put down and kill. They're more of an assassin kind of type. They like to catch prey when it's like a pack is split up. Go after 1 or 2 of them, and 1 or 2 Guru normally wouldn't be, a wise thing, but these things are really, really good at the murder. And so them attacking Guru not with their full pack, not unheard of.
Okay.
Many Guru have fallen to this kind of thing. And given that you can see all the damage on Lyra standing there before you now,
Mhm.
she's lucky. Relay that how you
God.
will.
Yeah. Still staring at his hand as he's just looking at the burns. Sounds like you and Ryan might have ran into is it the Twisted Stalker? Is that how you,
Flasher.
what was it? Slasher. Twisted Slasher. It's a Fomor type. Tends to more assassin type than anything else. I mean, it dies like normal. It's just it's well equipped to handle a Geru or 2.
Do you have any known weaknesses that would make it easier to kill?
Do I know anything like that? I don't.
Claws and Fang?
Yeah,
Bring the
No.
pack?
yeah. The pack is basically your best choice on that.
So we basically need to tear it into pieces.
Yeah, it. Like I said, it stalks and waits until it finds a Geru by themselves, or at least with at the very most 2, and will attack. The fact that you both are alive is incredibly lucky.
Well, it's wearing the mayor's daughter's face, so that can't be good either.
No.
What happened to you? You keep staring at your hand.
Shows his hand to you. The bird hand.
How did you burn your hand?
I grabbed silver.
Well, that was stupid.
I didn't know it was silver at the time.
Fair. Where did you
It was-
encounter silver?
Ava lives in a gated community. The
And
gate
you-
is silver.
That's not fun.
No. And once I walked in, I had to walk back out.
Can just jump the fence.
Someone was watching. Also, I think there's silver in the water, which is very weird.
Why would there be silver in the water?
I don't know. Her coffee did silver damage.
I think you might have to find another girlfriend.
I don't think she knows. She's probably going to have to move.
Yeah. Or she's gonna have to come out to visit you. No more taking her home.
Oh, no. That's not what I mean. The Sep's going to want to take that place over.
It's surrounded in silver. Why would we try to take that over?
Because it's a Karen.
Your girlfriend's apartment is a Karen.
Feels like one.
Well, isn't she just full of surprises? Have you called Sep Leader?
No.
Should we call Sep Leader?
Probably.
Just stares at him for a second.
Probably till Charlie. I tried to mention it last night, but everybody was having a night.
Yeah, I don't really remember much of last night, to be honest.
Good old Harada. Is it important? Yeah. Should you tell someone? Probably. Are you? Maybe. If it comes up.
Earliest convenience. I don't want to put anybody out.
They seem too busy with
I'll just be in the way.
Oliver's built that Eeyore lead.
Man.
We'll come get some food, or at least coffee.
Holds up the bag of snacks. Come get some food.
Get some coffee. PTSD sets in.
Just stares at it for the longest time. I don't know if it controls the place, but it's near the vampires, so they might.
Who was watching you that you couldn't jump?
Some woman in the apartment came to figure out why I was just standing next to the gate. I was on the phone with Charlie at the time.
Okay. Laura's gonna stay there in the silence for just a little bit too long, to where it's just a little bit awkward, and then she's gonna get up and leave. And go find Charlie.
Wakan, what are you doing?
After I put the cat in the room and lock the door and make sure no one else can open the door without me. There's a key to it, I'm assuming. So, fuck. Do we have a tree in the back of the front yard?
Yes,
Which one? Back or front or both?
you have trees all over your yard.
It's New Orleans.
Yeah.
Some HOA might remove them.
Nope.
Okay. If there's a tree in the backyard,
Mhm.
I'm gonna find the most sturdiest tree out there,
Okay.
and I'm going to summon the tree spirit.
Cool.
I don't know if I like that. Cool.
They've all worked out well for you. What's the
It's
problem?
always been great, man. You're batting 1,000.
I mean,
At
at least Charlie is distracted with Lyra right now, so he can't happen upon you.
Thank you, Wakan.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Great job.
Want to willpower that one?
The urge supreme.
That willpower this.
1. You can
You can
willpower
only
one.
roll for one. You can't
How
roll
is,
three.
how
You
is there
can't
only
roll
one die?
range.
Because that
The rest of
uses
it's rage.
honor.
Oh, yeah, that's what makes total sense now.
This is honor.
Fair. Fair.
By the way, did Tonka ever return?
No.
Oh,
After just really, I really like, oh yeah, I usually have someone with fuck. I'm gonna go to and I'm gonna find Charlie.
Convergence
Charlie.
on Charlie's bedroom.
Just
Lyra, you're clearly going to get there first because you're coming from Oliver's room to his. Wakan, I will let you know when you can bust up in there.
hey Charlie.
Hey, good to see you up. What's up? How you feeling?
I was hit by a train. I think we need to call step leader.
What's up?
Was just talking to Oliver, and he said that his girlfriend's apartment feels like a cairn. Which I think they'd want to know about that.
Now, I love and trust Oliver, but he's a writer, right? Is that just him being Twitter-pated about his girl, or?
I mean, he's literally acting like a depressed banana, so probably not him being a creative writer.
A depressed banana.
That's. Toronto would do that, I guess, but I feels like a Karen.
He said it feels like a cairn. I mean, if anything, it's worth just mentioning it. Then we're not withholding information.
Fair. Oh man, that's the place with the silver gate.
Yeah, that one.
So her house feels like a cairn, but there's a silver gate.
Still, I don't want to be accused of us keeping stuff from the step leader.
You realize you're a ragabash, right? Like,
I get it. I don't feel well enough to ragabash right now.
oh, get you back on your feet.
I will ragabash later.
You better. Who would be the one? The Theurge thing? I don't know if it's the Theurge thing. I can reach out to Tens the Heart, but I'm worried. Because who's to say Tens the Heart's even in the Sept right now? Might be on an enthusiastic walk. I also don't want to keep bothering Shadowclaw because
What about the other one?
go up too.
What's her name?
The Wisp of Fate. Perhaps. Oh, reach out to somebody. Still?
What are you guys doing?
They're fighting for the spot.
Trying to
They're
figure out who I'm going to
They're
call.
fighting for that spot, my dude.
Jesus.
You guys are so funny.
What the hell? I didn't even look at chat. Good lord.
Yeah. There's been a fight going on over
All right, whatever. Oh no.
We have a new record level 5 hype train for the first time in the channel history. Over people petty wanting that number 1 spot.
We just love you so.
God,
We just love you so much.
It is a coveted spot. My God.
There is so much love. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, guys.
Happening. Okay, back to game, I guess. I feel like I'm building a rapport with Shadow Claw. We're gonna call Shadow Claw. They really like me. They really like me at this point.
Lyra's gonna like turn and walk away again. Just drops information and leaves.
Pierce.
Hold up. Wait up.
Pierce,
Yeah.
evens
Not
or
sure.
odds?
Wait up wasn't for you. Wait up was for Lyra. Always
Right.
evens. 5.
Phone call clicks on. What?
Oh, good morning to you too. Everything okay?
Fine.
Superb.
Wakan, you
So-
busted into the room.
I'm gonna shove Lyra out of the way because Lyra was told to wait up a second.
I don't think Lyra are you.
I'm waiting respectfully. I see him. He's on the phone. I'm holding my tongue respectfully.
He just silently big eyes at you as soon as you first speak.
Just Kool-Aid man through the door.
Couple altercations last night. One packmate has noticed that there is an area in the French quarters that they described as feeling like a cairn.
Wonderful. Your pack should look into that. It's the point of you all being in
You
the
got it.
city, isn't it?
Sure is. Just wanted to pass that information along so some higher ups know as well.
Perfect. Let me know what you find out.
Will do. Click.
It's really aggressive.
Yes, Wakan.
I need to go to the back to the graveyard immediately. Would you like me to take somebody or not?
What are you doing?
Well- Tonka is missing. I need to find Tonka.
That is important. We are already spreading thin right now.
I can go by myself, or I can take Lyra.
No good choice for you right now.
Unless Oliver wants to go to the graveyard with me. Well, if Oliver wants to go to the graveyard. Or I can just go by myself.
I'm going
You're
with
thin.
you. I'm not. You can't be trusted by yourself, and you can't be trusted with Lyra. Oliver's going through some shit.
Whoa. Yeah, if this wasn't urgent, I would have a discussion about that, but sure. Can I drive?
Trustworthy.
Oliver's coming to the
Those-
kitchen.
Council.
He was told to go.
Me and Wakan are going to go to the graveyard, shooting a message to Lucas.
Are you sure you don't have something much more important to do?
Oh, I'm certain I do, but the sooner we do this together, we can just all converge back together when we're done. Last time I left you guys alone, you came back with a cat.
She's adorable.
That's lovely. Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, we need,
Oh, now you can hear me.
Can we go now?
We're going.
Wait, I'm running to the car. Running to the replacement truck.
Yeah,
Policeman truck.
letting Lucas know we're going to the graveyard. Tonka's not back. Update on you guys' situation.
And
Our rest, keep an eye on Oliver.
I messaged back updating you on our situation.
Meanwhile, a couple blocks north from the pack's den, you guys make your way back to the house. And Lucas, it's your turn to go on the inside and begin investigating, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So I go in. Go to. There we go. Go to the bedroom.
Yep.
And look around, seeing what I can find.
Give me a wits investigation.
Spending willpower to reroll that.
I love that these are the rolls that you guys are all failing tonight. Sure would be a shame.
Do you want to willpower those three?
He is. He
Yep.
is.
Okay.
Hype chest. What's this?
Okay, let's just.
I love how it's tempting me right now. Your hype chest. It's like, get the sub and you can unlock it too.
Oh yeah. Bike slap. 1.
Yep.
All right, cool. 1. You're standing around in the room. Are you still in Lupus?
Yeah.
Pause. Doing little turns, semicircles. You remember there was something about the closet, and Lyra was trying to take pictures of stuff inside there one time, and the doctor, smacked the crap out of her hand and broke her phone in just one swoop. And so you head over there because that's obviously where he was hiding stuff. At least the last time you were here. You in there? There's pin marks, and stuff that have been like pinned to the walls and the door inside the closet. Towards the back of the closet, there's like some wood chips, like some scrapings, littering the floor. Not just dust and dirt, but some like shreds of wood bits left there. And make your way in. Sniff it, and it smells like the doctor. And, a nice fine wood. You look up, and underneath the top shelf in this closet, it looks like some glyphs were carved in a rush there into the wall. And it's weird because you're looking at them and you know the Guru language, you know typically what glyphs mean. You're just staring at them. You've never seen this combination before. You don't know what it means. You don't understand it.
Ryan, do you know what these glyphs are?
Do you poke your head outside?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll wander in from the porch and take a look.
Same thing. Like, Ryan, you even more so than Lucas, you know the Guru language. You also are studied in the Silver Record. And you're looking at it and you're just like, what is this? Like, clearly it's the written Guru words and language. Well, you can't make heads or tails of it.
I'll take my phone out, take a picture.
I was just about to say that.
Both have a picture.
And it's round here, Lucas. You'll get the text from Charlie.
Okay. Yep. Text him back, let him know what happened with us, and
So, Charlie, Emmeline's gone.
Swerve on the road. I'll roll it back. You didn't gotta say nothing.
Are you sure I shouldn't be driving?
3 successes. I'm good.
You knew it was coming.
Yep. So I said I got it.
Thank you for the follow,
Whoa.
Samantha Rose 1144.
Yeah. Oh. They hand my phone off to Wakan.
Yes.
Text back to Lucas. Let me know what you guys find out. Do not make a mess.
Does it?
That's it. Thank you.
I message back already looking around.
I can bash it.
Yep. And then I start looking around in Hamid form, opening up drawers and all.
Clothes still in the drawers. Like, he left in a rush. He left. The only thing it seems like he maybe took was Emmeline.
Lucas, can you leave a note?
Yep. I got a piece of paper and pen, and what do you want me to write down?
Right. Call me. And then my number, and then Billy, Brian.
I'll write that down and set it on the bed. Okay. You want to go meet up with the other two at the graveyard?
Why? There's nothing I can do at the graveyard.
And what else can we do here?
I don't know.
At least it'll give us something to do instead of just sitting around waiting for something to happen.
Hence, when are you the proactive one, Lucas?
When I need to be.
Look at it. Force you into action. Sure.
So start heading to the graveyard.
Oliver, Lyra, you guys still just hanging out at the house?
He's gonna ask where everybody is.
I was not informed.
You were still in the room when Charlie said, when Wakan came and says, I gotta go to the graveyard. Because remember, Charlie was like, I'm not letting you two, Lyra and Wakan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, Lyra, you are very much aware where they were.
They went to the graveyard without us.
Huh.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to go alone with Wakan anywhere anymore.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I'm doing this out of nowhere.
Can you go with me?
Where are we going?
Graveyard.
Yes.
Just
The whole pack's going to be at a place together.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
She's gonna grab some more snacks.
you're not allowed to go with Wakan. I'm not Wakan. Let's go.
It's just so close to your birthday. We were like, you know what?
we gotta take this to the Umbra. We gotta go to the deep Umbra. I'm sorry, Wakan. New life. Never talk to my parents about drugs.
Well, it sounds like the pack's all converging on the graveyard.
Yep.
Fuck. Was not expecting that.
You were not ready.
Not mad about it.
Suddenly.
I'm just so used to, that not being a thing.
Wakan needs the cone of shame. Lewd.
I didn't do anything.
At least Ryan hasn't started.
lie. You've done literally everything, Wakan.
My last big mistake turned into one of the most
Put those clothes down. Put those clothes down. Put those clothes down.
My last
The Umbra was on fire.
No,
Oh, exploded.
the AI. It was the AI. AI. That's what counts.
Lady from Tangled. What are you doing?
It's only a truck.
Only a truck.
The pack all converges around the same time at the graveyard. Charlie and Wakan in backup truck. And again, this is still in your neighborhood, so even though those of you going by foot, paw, whatever it is you'd like to go by, You all get there relatively around the same time. Light of day, unlike the cloak of night of last night. There's for those of you that have been in the graveyard before, still the occasional goth influencer Instagram people taking their pictures in the pretty headstones and mausoleums, whatnot. Small group of tourists being led by haunted guide who telling them ghost stories and things of knowledge.
If one of those goth kids walks by me, I will try to trip them.
Nothing I can do to stop you.
Really?
But otherwise, I'm just gonna.
They are not trying to get in your way. They are too busy.
I am out yelling for Tonka.
Like a crazy person.
Well, I guess it's easy to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not a
we're
lot
on
of
the
not a
freeway.
lot of stealth or subtlety happening for one
Nope.
part of y'all.
Just whew, on my phone. Half watching Wakan, so he was a run off, but also trying to finish up.
If there's no immediate answer to Tonka's name, I am performing the rite of spirit summoning.
Trying to perform the rite of spirit.
Trying.
Listen, okay, just because I'm alone.
He's trying to set stuff up.
Trying.
I see him trying to set stuff up like, oh, not in public, not in direct view.
I gesture to the crowd of weirdos around me.
And
This is nothing new to them.
is it?
Fine, I'll punch anyone who gets too close. Just let's do this and be gone.
All right,
Ryan, thank you.
Lucas.
2 successes.
Right. And Charlie, you look around real quick, and Lyra and Oliver too.
Pack's all here.
Yep.
2
No such
successes.
thing as
Wakan,
coincidences.
2 successes.
on the rite of spirit summoning.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor and click the thank you.
Did I say? Yep.
The spirit can reach. The spirit is bound to an object or place. The rite must be held in or near it. Blah 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 blah. Spirit's power that is not resisting. Our master's relationship to the spirit can also come into play. Modified pools involved. It's been bound to stay for one scene, after which it's free to leave upon a brutal outcome. Not brutal outcome. Okay, cool. Perfect. You enact the right spirit summoning. You've made the circle, and after 10 minutes of chanting and burning through the items, tinctures, things, for here in the graveyard in New Orleans, nobody really bats an eye. It's like, oh, somebody's doing some hoodoo stuff or something over there. Whatever.
Mhm.
Hello, friend. How can I help you? Very skinny, spindly, almost like shadowy the way that he moves. He seems to stick to surfaces more than taking steps on his own. Steps forward from behind a large pillar.
You're not Tonka.
No, I am not talking.
If anyone's looking at Wakan, he might be balling his fists, looking the angriest he's probably ever been.
I'm mostly listening. I'm looking.
Yeah, cool. Man, I'm gonna make a point of rage.
I mean, you're
if you
not
don't mind.
Go for it. I feel
Cool.
that's appropriate here.
And who the fuck are you?
I am the lord of this place.
Who you talking to?
Would I be able to tell if he's a spirit?
A baron, if you will.
I'll be able to tell you're a spirit, right?
Yeah. We're cutting out your friends. That is rude of me. And like he snaps his finger, and guys, suddenly there's a dude standing there next to one of the graves. Hello, friends. Mon ami.
Just 2 steps toward him, just instinctively.
A dragonfly spirit was around here. Where is it?
Oh, it flew off. It was being chased by all manner of specters and spooks and whatnot. They wanted to eat it.
In which direction did it fly?
That way. And like points over his back in that direction.
Okay. Is there a way I can read him? See if he's telling the truth or if he's fucking with me?
Yeah, you can give me a perception empathy.
Insight.
How good's my empathy?
Yeah, this was all.
Insight.
Insight, sure. 5th edition skill appropriate here.
Solve insight.
Sorry, I've been gearing up for Hunter, which means back to old rules, which
Yep. Oh yes. Oh.
I will let you interpret that however you want, Matt.
totally tell him the truth. He genuinely believes the last time he saw Tonka flying away was that way. He is not trying to be deceitful.
How far do those spirits can go?
Is that a Matt question or a this guy question?
That was this guy question. You're the bear of this
Okay.
place, so I'm assuming you know how long they can fly away from here.
I do not know the strength of spirits, not of my core.
I'm going to sprint in that direction.
Au revoir.
Thank you.
Mercy.
Bolt after my friend.
Does the bear guy stay after Wakan?
Yeah, he seems to be hanging out. Like he's looking at the influencers, like, and thinking out loud. He's like, do I want to fuck with them?
What do you mean fuck with them?
Only just mess with them a little.
What did you mean of your court? What court are you with?
Well, you see, when a mama spirit and a papa spirit love each other very much, they have baby spirits, and the baby spirits are under the care of, the mama spirit and the papa spirit. That becomes a spirit court. Much like the fire that exists over that way.
Guess which one?
What?
Which?
The court. Gestures around the graveyard.
There were some severed heads around here.
Oh, we
What are those?
severed heads.
Hey, why are they here?
Because people are performing hoodoo voodoo bullshit.
What kind?
Raise the dead, empower the living. Placement of spirits so that vengeance can be struck.
You happen to know who's doing the hoodoo voodoo bullshit?
Top suspicion is them. Points to some girl like draped across a headstone. But I think that's wrong. I still wish for them to punish it because Beatrice, then, like, while he's pointing the headstone, he knows the name across the tombstone is Beatrice, something, something, something. Beatrice does not like those types lounging on her stuff. You feel me?
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and just like knock her off.
It's trying.
Right.
Very on brand. I'm not even going to make you roll a brawl or anything. Like
Yeah,
normal,
seriously.
mortal influencer girl. You're just like, shove. Ow, what the fuck?
That's very disrespectful.
That's assault. I think you broke my arm.
You should find a cop.
You know what? I will. You're very mean. Come on, Timmy. And the poor Hot Topic decked out like boy, just like phone, like videotaping everything, like camera recording everything, like scuttles after her desperately.
So walk back.
Head shows up next
Oh, you
to a
have a
mausoleum.
lot of questions.
Why would
You're
they
the only person
still
giving us answers.
have their head in this plane of existence?
We're in your plane of existence.
Yeah, but if we go to the Shadowlands, their heads are on spikes.
Oh, I don't
Like
go
here,
to the
these time-
Shadowlands. Dangerous place, especially with all the everything happening right
The everything.
now. No, all the
He said the magic words. Pulling out my knife.
I figured. I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we
Black-
the everything, the giant pillars, the trying to tear down the veil and bring the dead into your plane, you know, the everything.
There's nothing.
Yes,
Slasher.
there is quite an army now.
Where are they getting the army from?
Gestures to the graveyard.
Who controls the army?
Some new, I call him Lord of the Flies, but I know that this is not its actual. But he, dark shrouded figure, covered in bugs, flies, things of that nature. And Oliver, you're looking around.
Mm-hmm.
There is still the beaming beam of light towards the bigger cemetery in the heart of downtown. But you're looking around here, there is a lot of activity in the Shadowlands. There's more people kind of just milling about here than usual. Normally the dead rest, but not today. In the day.
Yep. Y'all shouldn't. Y'all don't like daylight. Y'all don't want to be active now.
There's one woman who's like standing right behind Ryan. And she doesn't look typical, like dead looking at a living, like angry. She's like smiles and almost seems smitten with Ryan. Happy, pleased. She likes this one.
That's good. That's nice.
Ryan's made a friend.
And she doesn't even know it.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm a.
Oliver,
They're talking to him.
Oliver staring into your knife, and it's like you look around and you come across where this guy that's talking to you, who manifested here in physical, is.
Mhm.
It's like, unlike in the physical plane where he looks like a person, he still has the same suit, same hat, but his where flesh is, when we're looking at him just now, is nothing but skeleton. And his face, a skull, with the skull painted onto the face.
Huh. Can I roll to see if I know what this is or who he is?
What are your specializations and stuff? I think you have range.
My specialization is ghosts.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Go ahead, give me an intelligence occult. With a +2 for applying to your specialization.
2 + 2 mod.
Get out of here, Silver Rose, with your heal. People don't need that.
4.
4's not bad. 4's really good. Well, Oliver, you heard him refer to himself as the Baron.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to know a lot about ghosts and things, and he says,
Yeah.
this is his domain. And
Brad figured he
Yeah.
knew.
So yes, Brad, to confirm your assumptions, yes. Yes. We'll even go a step further. As you're looking at him, you notice tucked, like, on his side, there's a nice little trumpet.
All right.
It glows with magical resonance.
You good, Oliver?
Yes.
Flower's gonna wander off in the direction that Wakan ran off in. But
Not alone.
I won't be alone once I get up to the sun.
I'm gonna go over there. Sorry, he's going over to the mausoleum.
I'm gonna follow up.
No complaints about that.
Staying in them. Yeah, I'm not leaving the
That's
graveyard.
by yourself.
Which leaves Ryan and Lucas alone again.
Well, I mean, not alone. I'm just going.
I can't imagine Wakan's gotten very far.
Oh,
Especially not ahead of Charlie.
No.
oh, whoa. I mean, I could transform.
In the middle of the town.
With all the people in the graveyard.
Go ahead and do it. Learn about the worst place you can be as a worst place you can have as a living werewolf. Do it. Do it now.
I do not
Hey, I increased my strength once, okay?
I do not suppose you two have any questions of me.
I already asked mine. Unless there's someone else mad about the goths lounging on tombstones.
Posers.
I'll knock them all down.
Ryan,
believe
nerd.
No, I believe everybody else is currently, how do we say, appeased. For now. Except for
Okay.
the shamblers.
Shamblers.
The army recruits.
Oh. Cool.
I'm fine.
Thanks for your help.
You are quite welcome. I look forward to partying with you all one day.
Hope it's a while.
Yep.
Your current track record, maybe soon.
Halfway
Kind of
through,
just
like right
kind of
now.
just points at Ryan's stitched up belly, even though you have it covered with the shirt.
I said hope. Just walk off toward the direction Oliver and Lyra went in.
He says something sassy that you're not really paying attention to. All right, Wakan. Bolting off in the direction that the top hat guy, I don't need this anymore, pointed. Put my headphones back on so they're not constantly falling off.
Yeah.
You're running. You're not seeing Tonka anywhere.
How close am I to the edge of the monastery or
Cemetery.
graveyard? Cemetery. Monastery, cemetery, graveyard, same thing.
It's all the same. Why not? Well, you're coming close to the edge, and as you're running this way, the sound of flies is just starting to ring in your head. Charlie, you too.
If I can hear it, I know you can hear it, Wakan. Looking around.
Wakan lets out a growl.
Oh, I understand, but
I'm just saying.
once again, you got this habit of running directly towards death, and it's not going to serve you.
No, it won't.
We can
I'll
make
make
it.
sure the reviewers know.
Friend,
Am I able to feel anything through my connection with Sanka? All the way on the edge now, or anything at all, or nothing?
Nothing.
There's no dragonfly bodies around?
Nope. Not here in the physical plane, at least.
You're gonna save that. Well,
of course.
I'm gonna peek through here, the Umbra. I think it's this one, right? I think it's this one. The owl's dark, yeah, okay. 2 successes.
Running on rage.
Sitting on this too, aren't I? Jesus.
You peek through to the other side, and sitting there, back up against some weathered headstone, no name really legible on it, is that dark, shrouded figure that you saw the night before. It's just sitting there, calm, complacent, the hood fully drawn down, obscuring any kind of face, just darkness. But it's
Damn it.
bug-covered hands clasped together like this, and just the flies and the roaches still swarming around its hands, at least on the outside. And he's just sitting there, quiet.
I'm going to walk up to him.
Following.
Doesn't.
Is that tongue in your hands? Dragonfly spirits.
Just one in his palms.
Does he have a facial expression?
No, there's just darkness.
Is there any body posture I can read whether he's how he's feeling
Relaxed.
about this thing?
Relaxed, calm, unbothered.
Where is the rest?
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Where's the rest?
Wakan.
Let's say goods.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah?
What happens when I reach max rage?
You can give me a. You can go into frenzy if you like. You have a whole.
I mean,
lot of rage.
This would be my last dot I can fill in.
Nothing.
Well, nothing happens.
No. Like it just, you just have a lot of rage, which means you're way more likely to frenzy.
Okay, cool.
Or,
Um,
tear shit up if you succeed
Yep.
based on rage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brutal outcomes are serious.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. How long does the right usually take to do?
Depends on the right. What right are you trying to do?
Trying to cross the gauntlet.
Right of binding.
Right of binding would take some time. At least 10 minutes uninterrupted.
Does it look like he's moving anytime soon, or is he just comfortable sitting there still? Right.
Looks like he's just comfortable sitting there.
Cool. I'm setting up the right of binding.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
He killed Tonka.
Some would say Tonka nourished me. Not that I
Doing my passage quick. Doing my right of binding quicker.
There's no speeding it up.
There's no
You
speeding
can more
up.
frantically do it, but like you still have to have the allotted amount of time.
What are we doing?
Around me. Is there any humans around me?
Not that you can see.
Charlie, I'm
What are we
sorry.
doing?
I'm gonna punch. I'm fuck binding. Punch spirit.
You punch the headstone because the spirit's on the other side. You're just
Yeah,
looking
like-
across.
Yeah.
I can interact with it.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength crawl.
At least that's what I believe it says in
You
my
perceive
little
and interact with density. Yeah, cool. Awesome.
Hey,
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I just never have because yeah.
Because normally you're respectful.
Yeah, quotes.
Oh, why were in the quotes here?
You kidnapped the kid, remember?
No, we made a deal and borrowed it.
You say I
Who's
just got
this guy?
tested? You stole the kid.
You punch. And while there's nothing really there you could feel the crunching of carapace and bugs and things underneath when you hit something solid, but there's just layers of critter and creature in there. And like, I think you just crushed him again.
I will burn you down. I will make you feel every inch of yourself becoming fire. I will make sure you understand what pain is.
You've already given me that gift, Wakan.
Not in the form of Tonka.
Oh, if you're only going to make me suffer the size of a tiny dragonfly, I think I'll be alright.
One of the greatest predators known to man is the dragonfly.
There's always a better predator, Wakan.
And I will be yours.
I trembled and quakened. Would you like to exchange blows? Can I hit you back? Would you like to test our might? Because
I'll
you've
be
done
back to test
nothing
our
over
might.
this past year but mule and continue to be pathetic. Well, I've learned to harness my anger at you, Charlie. And Oliver. I can't wait for Oliver to get.
Anger isn't always the path for fucking shit. But I promise you, I will make sure that fucking anger burns, not just in me, but burns your fucking soul. And Wakan's gonna walk away.
You sound so angry. And his laughter, his slow chuckle, just haunts you on the wind as you walk away. Do you ever look back?
No.
Okay.
If I look back, I'll be coming back in full kindness. Probably in the frenzy.
Charlie,
Since I'm
what
at
do you
full
do?
rage,
I've been listening to this. I've got no answers, so I'm just trying to piece
You've
together.
got one side of that conversation.
He turns and walks away after throwing a punch that I see not connect with the tombstone, and then just go. I don't get this. He's got a thing. I'm letting him have his moment. I'm not
Pack's
gonna
going
poke
through
bears.
some stuff.
I'm poking bears.
Meanwhile, over at the
Try to
mausoleum.
get him back to where I saw everybody else.
Yep.
That's hanging out in the graveyard.
Goth kids, gothing it up.
Not while Ryan's around.
Do it. Be goth around Ryan. Yes, you would.
Dare you.
Is that a wingtip eyeliner I see? Well.
Meanwhile, back at the mausoleum. Oliver, you step up, and sure enough, just like the last time you were here and got dragged over here by Lyra, there are still some heads on the spike of the mausoleum, or
Okay.
inside the
Are they
mausoleum.
the same heads?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing seems to have really changed here.
Okay. Hmm.
What are we doing here?
Well, you and Lyra fought a twisted slasher.
We're in
Twisted slasher was apparently wearing the mayor's daughter's face, whose head is there.
Rex said nobody noticed anything weird with the mayor's daughter. So does it just look like people?
Hmm.
You were talking like you knew.
Twisted slashers are basically for more. The face thing is new. Thing is, Charlie's date for the ball is there.
Probably be rude for me to cut her face open just to check.
Maybe.
probably. But yeah, I'm up for anything now.
I'm willing, but
So, at the very least, Charlie should not be alone with them, as they actually excel at taking out Guru in single combat.
yeah, didn't we have a half-baked plan about how to get other people in there with him?
Hmm.
He was never going to be alone.
Yeah.
Can none of you just like get an invitation?
Maybe.
You're popular.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I could try.
I'm not.
You mean now?
Yeah, I know. Like before, I've never intended to be inside unless something went really horribly wrong. So I couldn't pass a dress code.
I mean, I need new clothes.
No.
Okay.
Ryan is not going shopping, y'all.
Conversation drop.
You're not getting Ryan at a dress shop.
I gotta put in a dress.
I've worn dresses.
It's a great party. So.
I don't know who the other girls are, or other people. Is it just girls or is it others?
There
Or
is
guys, too?
there's one guy, but everything else is ladies.
It's only one guy though.
What's he look like?
So older, handsome man.
I start describing him as if I'm writing him in a book.
It's terribly effective.
Yeah, best way to do it.
Does that trigger any of our memories?
The four of you that are here now, no.
How long does it take Wakan to walk back over to us?
Good. I like this whole pack together thing that was happening for a moment, so I'll just say they get there now.
Is the gentleman still over there, by the way?
No.
Oliver, can you describe the gentleman again now that the rest of the pack is here?
Okay. Older gentleman.
Older, handsome gentleman has this kind of hair and so on and so forth, etc., etc.
His hair cut this way, as if he was trying.
Right?
Just
Paint me a picture.
Charlie, if
Straight
you'd
out
like,
the pages of an old-fashioned
Charlie.
barbershop catalog.
if you would like, you can give me an intelligence politics roll.
I'd love to.
We make every skill
Oh,
matter
dude.
here in this game.
Oh yeah, only 2.
Only 2. 2 is enough for a success.
Good.
I have to go
Yeah.
to my other Google account.
Where's Lyra?
Bragabashin.
Ghost Council. She did the shadow things here. Damn you, Shikamaru.
Bayou.
You find a Tonka? Guess not.
No.
Okay.
Charlie, it sounds like he is describing a gentleman known as Remy LaRue. LaRue is a very standout name. You know, it's also the last name of the current mayor, the mayor before him,
Mm-hmm.
and the patriarch of
legacy.
the patriarch of the LaRue family, who's still alive, though he's much more recluse and has not been seen in at least 5 years. Remy LaRue, the grandfather of the current mayor.
That's like a kind of like a straighter nose, kind of with a firm.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feels. I can't imagine he'd still be alive and being a reasonably all right looking severed head would be also kind of weird, but that's LaRue. Like that's Remy LaRue.
Well, we're kind of working off a theory that the severed head thing means that their faces are currently being worn
Look at the light, you dummy.
by the by Pamor.
That's a face I wouldn't expect to do much.
But if he's a Pamor, then
Yeah, they can get around to a lot of places because you don't expect much, and then he'll just pop out and apparently have a bone knife for a hand.
yeah, they're like assassins. So
Aren't assassins targeted? There's like murderers and then there's assassinations.
Yeah, somebody hires an assassin. Murderers just kind of do it.
She was going after you, Oliver.
Huh.
Not me. Not Lyra.
See what
And the
I
Great
needed,
Lord of
Neil?
Flies also hates you.
I'm sorry. One at a time. Oliver, what?
I was just asking if he was why I needed and heal.
I don't know. You would think not being around her would make you fine. Is it healed now?
No. I just hit it on trash can.
Weak. Well, Colin, what did you say?
Lord of Flies.
Some of the silver
hates all-
damage healed though.
The so-called Lord of Flies hates all of us, but especially Oliver as well.
Lord of Flies?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
The only thing we've done.
Yes.
Oh, the
Well,
guy
we
raised in the
assume
Ghost
mostly-
Army. Fuck him.
It's not the Grim Reaper.
I agree.
Oh, he's a Lord of Flies. He's-
Okay.
Same.
So the only thing that we've done that is big enough to piss off something that big, is, the oil guys stuff. Hexon.
Yeah.
What if it's not somebody we pissed off? What if
Seems
it's,
pissed.
I get it, but what if it's y'all are gonna think I'm crazy.
Probably.
No.
What about that
Considering what we
Tommy
do
guy?
now. Tommy Sangria?
No, didn't they
Well,
see
we all-
the
When we all
fly
first
guy?
met,
I think they saw the fly guy before we ever met Tommy.
Wait.
no.
You mean way back when, before we were even a pack? when we were all
Yes.
standing out in the swamp that night?
Yes. I told you I'll think I was crazy.
Oh, that's Tommy.
He
That
got his skin stolen, didn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
and things are walking around in the skin of people we know are still alive.
People we think are still
Tommy
alive.
would be dead, wouldn't he?
Charlie,
It
you
wouldn't be
would
the
know
first-
Tommy was dead.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. But his skin was taken. If I remember right, that was Tommy.
I mean, it wouldn't be Tommy, but it would just be his skin.
It wouldn't be the first time
Or
something
attack
has
you
gotten
guys
really,
had
really
some-
angry. When we know
it's on
death
their
doesn't
face.
necessarily mean death.
I mean,
Obviously,
I would also like to
really
say,
for a reason.
But I didn't have a problem with Tommy.
if you take a boat and rebuild the boat, and every piece of the boat is still the same boat. But
I mean,
fuck that.
I could be wrong. I was just we're throwing out ideas.
Not-
That was
we-
mine.
Any idea is a better idea than no idea.
Fire.
Yeah, but we haven't found bodies for any of these other people.
That's the other one. Just allegedly severed heads.
And it's just heads.
Maybe.
I'm also curious of what that is. Points off to the downtown. Just
Maybe.
into the sky.
It's not fire, is it? Is it light? Is it light? Are you telling me about the light?
Oh, I mean, it's light. It's not fire, though. It's like a pillar. It's probably having to deal with the whole... They're going to tear down the walls and invade the realm of the living thing.
Matt, there's my for number central still active.
Last for to see?
Okay. If I look in the direction, do I see anything?
No.
And if I look in the direction of my fire spot, is it still
Yep.
blazing?
Still fire. Still ablaze.
So what are we going to do? Because we can sit around listing problems, but we're the fixers. So
Kill
we'll
it.
probably fix something.
Kill that fucking thing.
Which fucking thing?
There's so many.
Lord of Flies.
Well, it was for more problem because if one of those things is for more, we don't need more spreading around. More than
Did they
we
breed like
Well, we track down the people with faces and kill them?
I'd rather take out that hive first.
What hive?
Hive.
And not tell us about a hive.
Hive of flies. I'm down for killing the Lord of Flies.
I know you're down for killing a lot of flies.
We can't all hit the Lord of the Flies.
Nah. I feel like I remember Ryan saying something about the location or potential location of a Famor cult.
Yeah, well, you said hive and not cult.
I did. I realized that. I said that's why I called myself the second time.
I was like, you guys haven't investigated where the hive even is, so.
Well, the cult is outside of the city. So unless they're starting to send people in here, we have problems inside of the city.
Is that not what attacked you?
I don't know that that has anything to do with the cult. I don't recall people walking around in people skin.
I also don't recall random French guys in silver armor swinging silver swords, but that was last night.
If you want me to go out and check it out, I'm happy to.
I don't think
Not
we should
yourself.
split up anymore at this point when there's something hunting Guru
Very
better
good.
alone.
We fully move as a group.
Can I then have somebody with me tonight to do something?
I volunteer.
What is this something?
What did I just say?
I know.
Literally, what did I just say?
I know, Charlie. You won't let me go negotiate and talk with the fire spirit. So
You're gonna
I
die
will
one
not-
day. I don't want you to die today. Okay?
So I will make other arrangements that are not as, burning. So,
So what are we going to do?
or I mean, we can all go there.
First. We find knife hand. We try to beat any information we can get out of them. If not, we just take them off the board. And then we track down apparently these other heads that are in this wall or in this mausoleum.
So we play bait? Or we go knocking? Because if Jessie Parrish is a head on the wall, we could probably find her pretty easy.
Charlie, that's the first time you've heard.
What? Hold up. What? Jesse Parrish is in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Take my phone out.
Mhm.
Hey, how's your night going? To Jesse.
It's a text circle.
It is a text.
I mean, it's not night yet, but day's going good. How are you? Smiley face.
She's responding.
Do we ever decide colors? Or are we just winging it?
I'm
We'll
a
find a
big
reason to
fan
meet
of
up with her.
orange and blue. Actually, what are you doing right now?
Right now, just sipping a cup of coffee at a cafe and going over some paperwork. This Hexon stuff
Super.
is stupid.
It's crazy. Do you mind if I join you?
I don't know.
Super.
Public spot?
Got some friends with me. Hope that's cool.
Big thumbs up.
That's fair.
Coffee spot in this location. Moving out.
What, Oliver?
Nothing.
It's never done.
You want to check on your girlfriend?
I mean, yeah, but that's not the problem.
Is she in
What's
there?
the problem?
I'll just never pay attention to ghosts.
Will you please share what you know? Because this Moby thing is getting on my nerves.
I'm down for killing ghosts.
You know the whole thing too. He told you. That's how I know.
Then what do you think we're missing? Because I don't.
Well,
It's not my fucking job.
Y'all are after the Famor, which are like a normal Geru problem. They're there. They exist. We do need to kill them. but the walls of the Shadowlands and our world coming down and the dead marching in, that's not a normal everyday Guru problem. But no, that's fine. We can totally do the regular for more thing.
I literally asked what we were going to do because you know what? That's not my thing either.
Yeah, but I'm
How
not
do we
the
fix
alpha.
the walls falling down
We
and
have an equal voice in
shamblers
here.
everywhere? How are we supposed to fix that?
Shadowlands. What can we actively do? Tell me directly.
Well, we can look into it, but
Okay,
y'all don't want anybody
I
going
can't.
alone.
I can't. So
I mean,
where are we
totally
going?
can.
Are we taking a group trip?
I mean, we can. I just have to. It would be a trip to get you out, though.
I mean,
Or we could find somebody who would get us out.
Who's that?
Depends on them. Depends. The
Oliver.
most likely person that might do it currently, especially if we were fixing the problem with the Shadowlands, was the Baron. He'd have
Is
the
it-
juice.
Is it much like the Umbra with the tether?
Oh no,
Okay.
it doesn't matter where you come in. You have to find your way out. Except me.
Sure, field trip.
Well, can I pose a option for both of them?
What's up?
I asked for solutions. Start talking.
We visit the Court of Fire.
That is not.
No, hold on.
They don't have jurisdiction.
They don't.
I
but
know you want
we can get
superpowers.
power from them.
You have superpowers.
No, I don't actually. It's part of the fucking problem.
Hey, shape. What are you talking about?
So can't.
How hard is it to get
Has
back out of the
Rapan not been a guru? Am I not? What?
How hard is it to get out of the Shadowlands?
Uh,
Or people who aren't you.
it's not easy. You have to
Is there
find
somebody
the
in here that
waypoint
can help us?
to get out.
1 second, Lyra. 1 second, Lyra. Let him talk.
You have to find the waypoint to get out, or find a spirit in that realm willing to send you out, or a ghost in that realm powerful enough to send you out. Problem is, most of the ghosts right now are being recruited.
Okay, so we either say fuck it, go in anyway, and figure out how to get back, or we do something else tonight.
For more, are we?
Because I need to do something.
I understand that fully, Ryan, but
Solve
running half cost is all
something.
dead.
I'm with you on this, Ryan. Something needs to happen. The reason why I said fire is because I'm assuming for more like us are kind of weak to fire, and fire can burn fucking spirits too.
Have you
And that-
heard of a Molotov?
Sure, but
Humans have made fire for a long time.
going into different sections with that is harder to do it than having a spirit. You can't walk into a club, you get patted down, and be like, "Oh, that's just my drink."
Can the spirits just also go into the Shadowlands?
Honestly, I think, but I'm not 1,000% sure.
Could.
I'm asking
When you
Oliver.
just said about
not.
spirits delivering us back,
He's the one who would know. I'm asking Oliver.
oh,
The spirits that don't belong there? No, not. It's a journey. The Umbra's a twisty place. Unless you're coming from here straight there. But most spirits who come here only return to where they belong, not instantly being able to jump into
well,
the Shadowlands.
if they accompany us, can they go? Can they come with us?
I mean, yeah, if I'm doing the right and they're with.
There we go.
So we go on some crazy journey to find a spirit court to ask them to help us with this whole other thing that is not their problem. We don't have anything to
Oh.
offer them.
Oh, first, though, I would definitely. You would definitely want to get the Baron's permission to bring a spirit court from outside here to here. This is his house.
Probably smart. We know where they
Asking
are.
Permission. Isn't that weird, Wakan?
That's why I brought it up.
I ask permission for a lot of things. Sometimes things just don't need that permission.
Perhaps we can ask the Baron if he knows somebody. This is his place.
I can't summon the Baron.
I mean, I can try.
You literally did.
I don't think I summoned him, but
You summoned his attention.
Yeah, that is a true statement, but not the same. But I can try. I can try again. Oliver, do you have anything that I
don't know.
just
Excuse me, Baron. Can we have another conversation?
I mean, isn't that just the same as you just asking right now? But Oliver, is there anything that you can help me adjust in my ritual to summon the ghost?
To summon why you can't summon ghosts? What are you talking about?
Hey, I mean,
spirits and for the last time, spirits and ghosts are different.
I know. But
The Baron is a ghost. Also, he's over there.
Who is currently looking inside the mausoleum?
I am.
I'll be looking.
Okay, the three of you, when Ryan calls out, hey Baron, can we have another conversation inside the mausoleum? From like, there's like the gate and the walls from like the left wall just.
Eavesdropper.
We.
Oh, hey, thank you.
We still see him and hear him.
He is manifested in the physical plane.
Is it for a scene? Is it still the same scene?
Yes.
These guys had a question.
Oliver, you're more active dealing with this.
But what was I at? Okay. The only thing I remember asking bringing up is that we would have to ask him permission if we were going to bring Wakan's fire spirits over here.
Also, we're trying to figure out a spirit powerful enough to help us get back from the Shadowlands.
Or where the nearest waypoint is.
Oh, there's much death and destruction here in New Orleans, even on the other side. So finding a spot wouldn't be, well, in normal circumstances, finding a spot would not be too hard. There is the whole
assist us
marsh
in returning.
That's what the waypoint is.
Maybe.
Oh,
What
you
is
said it
in
gets weavy wobby. I mean, maybe it's hard to find.
What is in it for me?
What do you want?
What do you have to offer?
You definitely heard me saying we don't have anything. So what are you thinking?
Well, that's
fixing the tear, possibly fixing the tear, possibly getting rid of more the flies, man.
none of that concerns me.
What do you like, Baron? What do you like?
I like to party.
One
One could say that's most of my existence.
What about a fuck ton of booze?
I can get booze.
Women, men. A party.
You can hire a parade for the graveyard.
Now.
Is looking between Ryan and Lyra.
Can hire a parade for all day, all night. Just have them play, just for y'all.
We can hire the professional criers.
Wait. This is a deal that is not often struck between your kind and my kind. So it should be as special as such an occasion. When it is time. One of the two of you join me for my part.
Does that mean we have to die?
When it is time.
That's a really hard price tag.
It is, but he said when it's time, not.
Time for
I
what?
assume
Who
When
knows when time will be?
The party or your death?
Both, I assume.
In death, there is nothing but eternal part.
How long's the party? Eternal?
Colonel.
He's saying that when you die, you don't go to your afterlife, you come to him.
Can I take their place or one of them?
I like to keep a healthy ratio.
How important is this, Oliver?
We chuckle.
Mm, pretty
this would
important.
ensure our
If he'd
entire
offered me
pack
the deal, I
would
probably would have
get-
taken it.
And this would ensure the entire pack would get back
We
across.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's for the one time. So if we get over there and get overrun and have to escape,
It's a really steep price for a
And
one-time ticket.
We
I'll
can
take the
bring
price though.
other spirits
there,
inside
there
the
are
box.
there are other ways to escape the Shadowlands. There are other spirits that you can try to conduct business with. but
so,
none
Yeah,
of
we're not
them-
taking that deal. That's too steep.
well,
Only if you don't like parties.
Would offend
Only if you don't like
if
your
I-
family.
this is fair.
That's fair.
Hmm?
Would it offend you if a fire spirit of fire court would be brought in your area or domain?
You would not offend me.
Why that smile, though?
You would not offend me.
Good enough for me.
Is it? Is it good enough for you?
The answer, yes. The price, not mine to pay, not mine to consider.
Remember that lesson to read the room? Who would it offend should we bring a fire court member here?
Probably the fire court.
As long as they're willing. I didn't. Don't let him put words into my mouth. Willing spirit this time of the fire court. Okay,
There are not
that is why we
many
would go
things-
talk to this fire court.
There are not many things that burn on the other side. There is a reason that the Shadowlands and the spirit world are separate realms.
No offense, Baron, but if this gets a little more apocalypsy, your deal would sound a lot more appealing. But
It is fine. I am not offended. By
not
all
yet
means,
ready to give up.
I wish you all of the best in your journey and your adventure. Again, there are many spots in New Orleans with which you can hop back over here.
Thanks.
But none of them are guaranteed.
Yeah. That party.
We
Real good time.
It is a night that lasts forever.
You like to keep your ratios?
No, Charlie.
I'd already agreed.
How about a couple?
When did
I did not hear your agreement, Mademoiselle.
I didn't either, Lyra.
If she doesn't,
A hand reaches through the gate in Lyra's direction, and as like it passes into sunlight, the skin kind of like burns and peels away into just a skeleton.
I'm gonna try to stop her.
Swatting Lyra's hands out of the way because I'm still actively negotiating with the Baron.
Barrett's like, "Oh, accepted. Shake
Smack.
my hand."
Yeah.
One on each side. It's not really a self-sacrifice kind of situation yet.
Not yet. What about
not for you.
couple joins your party?
Charlie? No.
Know what?
This is not exactly a self-sacrificing situation yet.
Who's sacrificing myself?
You can only make a deal for yourself.
Not
Wait.
quite.
We.
Question.
Let me make for you.
Your deal
Hmm.
between these two,
Yes.
is it an open one? Meaning that in the moment,
Oh, no.
or is it just now?
It is now.
Oh, okay.
You do not
Just
get
clarify.
to find
Just
yourself in
clarifying.
you do not get to go find yourself in trouble and be like, oh, Baron, we're sorry, we take it back.
No, I was just clarifying.
That's fine. Clarifications.
In the middle of something.
A lot of
Yes,
people,
it is.
a lot of people do not realize that. This is a smart. Why is
Can I
that
bring
one
you a
so
cup?
quiet? Points at Lucas.
This is
The deal's not for me.
Okay.
You're not technology.
Yeah. What if I offer you a couple, and then myself as your doorman?
As this one said, you cannot make these deals for other people.
Just want to give them a good night, a good afterlife, because I don't know what they get.
Fair.
Promise them a party, it could be partial way of paying them back. If no, then no.
It is more you cannot speak for other souls.
Gotcha.
Oliver said he would have taken this deal, so I don't see why I'm not allowed to.
Oliver wouldn't be allowed to either. We're not afraid of something hard.
No.
Unless you are.
No, but he didn't say right now. He said upon my death. This would just ensure us a way back.
Yeah, one time. For eternity, Lyra.
also
You want to be
have
away
to,
from Gaia for eternity.
Also, you have to call him. If you die before you call for assistance to get out, then he never did it. You don't have to
Yep.
party.
I don't really remember that being
Well, I
said
mean,
exactly.
if we're using him for the thing, and we never
Doesn't
use him
matter.
for the thing,
We're not doing it.
I think the deal is made. The soul is done, whether we call upon him or not.
then you work out the contract. That's what you're supposed to do.
Baron, thank you for your help.
I don't disagree, Oliver.
Oh, well, I got you. Last little bit before we leave you alone. You seen this silver French man running around your area out here?
We.
You know who that is? What's the deal with that guy?
That is Francois something blah blah blah. Esteemed and great.
Taking a note.
Esteemed
Taking
and
notes on my
great.
phone.
Renowned back in his time. Werewolf and Pharaoh Hunter. He has some beef with your kind and some other shifters.
Interesting.
He is already quite
Okay.
dead, so you shouldn't have to worry about him too much.
What kind of other shifters?
Oh, you know the
Hero.
classics, the bears, well, not really so much the cats. He seems to be fond of cats.
He the kind of person they're recruiting for the shadow wall people, shamblers.
Oh no, he would fight them tooth and nail just as much. He believes in protecting nice, normal human life.
Right.
Would he have a
Perfect.
twisted something or another?
A what?
They're on the mortal plane.
Somebody possessed by a bane.
That's like a worm spirit thing, right?
Yes.
If they were a supernatural threat that was hurting, the normal human, well, you probably would take issue with them.
Cool. Any other questions?
Really nice graveyard you have here.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. Leave some
You all-
booze in the
You
neighborhood
all be well.
for you.
Probably won't be, but thank you.
As
Alright,
he
so
disappears back to the side of the wall he'd come from, arms slowly Recedes back.
The fuck is wrong with you all?
Guys chosen. So we head into the
Yeah, one speed bump, you're ready to just throw that away?
I didn't consider you 5 to be a speed bump.
You're not hitting a speed
That's
bump.
not the speed bump. Getting in and out is a speed bump.
Okay.
I appreciate
wanna-
it, Lyra, but it wasn't worth it. If it was unlimited trips, maybe. If it was whenever you need me, maybe. But the second we're in and out once,
Yep.
he has no incentive to help us because he gets us when we die.
He would have only gotten me, not all of us.
You know what I'm talking about. That is a ticket we can cash only one time. And I'm honestly kind of disappointed. You're smarter than that. You're the smart one. Oliver, you're the smart one. Well, Con, sometimes you're
Thank
smart.
you.
Charlie, you're smart. Lucas, you're smart. I'm not the smart one. So smarty pantses, figure this out.
We're heading to the Shadowlands. We need to learn as much as we can. Find out what we need to take with us, what we
Find a
can't take
waypoint.
with us.
Start there.
Oliver.
Lyra, I respect the result, but you are worth more than that.
Wakan, please.
Not everyone here.
Yes. 100%. Oliver.
Mhm.
We're going to need as much knowledge as you can dump on us as quickly as possible. Just the sooner we get this, the sooner we get ready, the sooner we can go.
Well, let's see.
Here we go.
Can I write of the forgotten record for the little goth people who took video of Ryan committing assault?
Ryan clearly doesn't care. There's
Before
worse
I
things.
You absolutely can. You absolutely can.
I forget.
There's probably video of her spearing a police officer in the middle of a
Hell
park.
yeah.
No, that got erased too.
Yeah, that got erased too.
Yeah.
That would have come back on y'all by now.
Well,
But I
let's see.
just
First,
started thinking about it. I'm like, wait, he specifically said videotaping.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Sure.
Khan saved him, and wasn't a murder.
Or do I
it
do?
wouldn't have had any evidence. It's fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, how do I roll this one again? Just a button?
Okay.
All right, so that is what the right does and everything.
Yeah.
Well,
God
Hell.
damn, Lyra! Hell. So much rage. This pack has so much
So
rage.
much
right now.
rage.
yep.
Love it. What videos of Ryan knocking some goth girl off a tombstone?
They lost all their footage.
Their whole phone's factory reset.
Ryan
That
might
girl
as well
has
just
that
be
girl
shot and
has
it's
zero
gone.
content for her Instagram right now.
Phone just popped.
Well, for one,
That's the crit.
getting over there is kind of like doing a right, just like you would cross it to the Umbra, except you need certain places. It's not how close the place is tied to the Umbra, it's how close the place is tied to death. Cemeteries, mausoleums, murder scene investigations.
Looks around.
So can
Those
we
work.
fight things when we're over there?
Oh yeah. You're on that side. They are
Cool.
tangible to us over there.
How durable are they?
Depends. How old, how angry. Normal, recently deceased, not very.
The Baron said normally finding a waypoint would be easy. So obviously, normally that would have been graveyards. But now...
Not every graveyard is waypoint out. Every graveyard is a waypoint in. But waypoints...
How would you identify a waypoint out?
It's pretty identifiable. They're basically
Beams of light?
very obvious, like anchor heads.
Can you see it on this side, or do we have to be over there to see it way out?
Like shining pillars of
You have
light?
you have to be over there, Oliver.
Yeah, you have to be over there. You like.
Mm-hmm.
So how hard is it for you to look across?
I mean, I'm looking across right now.
So we
like,
can find one.
No. We'd have to be over there. The anchor heads don't show up even if I'm looking across.
Well,
You can
Guess we'll
cross
figure it out
and
when we
come
get
back
there.
whenever you want, right?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, it takes them. It's not instant. It takes a minute.
Okay, so you could cross and look for a waypoint and come back without needing that waypoint.
I could.
yeah, but then he's alone in the Shadowlands for who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Take as
muted,
long to get out as it does to get in.
Matt. We didn't hear you. I saw you move.
I whispered to myself, "It'd be fine.
Oh yeah.
Let Oliver go on his own to the
It's fine.
Shadowlands."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let Gerardo Oliver go over there. He'll be
seriously.
Now, other question, follow up. Can you ask somebody that's already over there that you have a good relationship with to find a waypoint?
could, but I don't have anybody with a good relationship right now.
Or anybody if you're familiar with that you have regular encounters with?
Not right now.
I assume they have to be of a certain level of strength to just be able to pop open a waypoint, right?
I mean, yeah.
And I assume if we die over there, we're stuck in the Shadowlands forever.
I don't know. Our spirits kind of go somewhere, so that's not usually our place of rest.
Nope. But weird times do weird things.
So we find a way in. What do we do when we get there? Just murder Fly Guy?
If we assume that's going to stop the problem, we need to.
Well, at this
find out
point, we're gonna have to make
causing the problem.
we're gonna have to make some assumptions. Someone's recruiting spirits for some kind of army, so I'm guessing the longer we wait, the worse it gets. And since we don't have any other information, we have what we have.
Would anybody at the cairn be able to help us with the waypoint situation?
Oh yeah.
Stick
On the
away.
plus side, we don't get hurt there normally. Not the normal way. Like we wouldn't take silver damage over there, kind of thing. We don't take ag in the spirit world.
Can we
I feel like there's a worse.
inflict it?
I mean, I can. I don't know about the claws. Never really clawed a spirit. Or ghost, sorry.
Words mean things. Gotta be careful.
The knife hurts ghosts.
So without claws, we'd essentially just be trying to punch ghosts.
I mean,
Does the Sept have any extra
you-
ghost weapons?
we can be hurt. We just wouldn't suffer that level.
I mean, when we're over there, we are.
They can
of that
punch you.
land,
And you'd be punched.
It's not physical damage, so it's what?
I mean, it's
Mental-
physical damage. I'm just saying they can't hurt us.
They
Where
can't
it
kill
takes
us.
forever to heal. It holds up his hand, showing the burn on his hand. They can't hurt us.
And my punch did hit solid.
And you'll heal it later.
Okay. Well, cool. As far as I can tell, all we've got is find a waypoint, go over there, see what happens.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Then let's go.
Oh, no. Shoot. I'm reading that all wrong. That was my fault. I read the information wrong. I forgot. It says you don't suffer levels of aggravated damage, but that's like how we would take levels of aggravated damage for being in the Umbra. So I was reading the information from the book wrong.
Oh, jeez.
So, yeah, no, they can't hurt us. My bad. That we just don't suffer it like we would the Umbra.
What else is new?
Are we going to see if the fire spirits will help at all? I mean, you burn dead the ashes. I don't know if that actually works, Oliver, or not, but I mean, that's one thought.
The Shadowlands in the spirit
Aaron
world.
just said that shit don't work like that.
This doesn't work.
No, he said to the Shadowlands for a reason. Why are you going to take a fire or light spirit into a place of shadow?
Fire.
You know, can you not ask them without going there?
I could ask them, but I need to see a fire spirit. And the only fire spirit that I'm on terms with is
bad terms.
Rocky terms.
They blew up my goddamn
the one
truck.
over there.
Bad terms.
That sounds like way more work than we have time to work out. If they already don't like us.
Okay.
You really hung up on these fire spirits.
Crazy hung up on them.
Don't think you deserve to burn.
I mean, yeah, but
Agreed,
it doesn't work that way over there. There are other spirits tied with the realm of death that work perfectly fine over there.
Mm-hmm.
There are animal spirits tied to the realm of death, you could call.
All right.
Why does it have to be fire?
Last question.
May have probably burned.
Are Lyra and I just as fucked up over there as we are here?
I mean, we're still injured, yes.
But we should probably wait till tomorrow. Let's go home. Plan this shit out. See if there are any other weapons we can borrow from the Sept. And then just go.
I could barely hear you. What'd you say?
I said, where did you get your knife?
Oh, God. Well, it's kind of like a fetish.
Mhm.
It just involved a lot more. We had to go into the Shadowlands, convince a spirit there to be bound while in the Shadowlands.
Okay. Well, not just something we could swing out of an armory, just willy-nilly.
Oh no.
Okay.
They don't
ask.
If you're gonna have this, you're gonna be tied. You have to be ready to go to the focus on this, on the Dark Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
Did the person you went into the Shadowlands with make it out of the Shadowlands?
I mean, yeah. It's not like it's not. I mean, it's dangerous. It's not like a suicide quest.
Sacrifice kind of situation.
He's not going to sacrifice all of us. He's a little mopey, but he's not that bad. Let's just go home.
Not what I was insinuating. But
Yep. Oh. And home.
So the pack heads home,
Mm-hmm.
ready to start prepping and gearing up to go deal
Trip
with whatever this adventure into the Shadowlands is going to do. Charlie, at some point you get a text from Jesse saying, "Hey, I'm gonna head out." And this is an hour after you were supposed to be meeting with her at the cafe. "Hey, I'm gonna head out. You said blues, so I'll send you some pictures of things I got."
Absolutely. Oh, I'm so sorry. Time got away from us.
We are busy people, Charlie Barkin. It's okay.
On that one.
All right. So we'll pick that up next time, as it is 10 till 9.
I went to check my phone as a goof. I checked my watch as a goof. I was like, oh no.
Yep, Werewolf, we
Oh,
always,
geez.
especially when the pack is all rage and arguing with each other, time flies real quick in heated pack discussions.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one guy who doesn't give a shit that people are yelling at him.
True.
It's just
Meanwhile,
Ryan more mad.
meanwhile, Oliver's just like, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh, God. All right, well, good news. This concludes Chapter 2. A new story is about to begin, and that means, 1, you get a little bit extra XPs this time around, but 2, most importantly, at the end of stories, everybody fully heals,
There you go.
which
Good
may or
Lord.
may not be very important heading into this next thing, since a gaggle of you are severely fucked up after
Yep.
your
Yep.
Twisted Slasher Fomori fight. Good job, everyone. So yeah,
Healing all this right now.
yeah, you guys can go ahead and full heal your willpower and help for me. That way I don't have to worry about that.
Everybody's mad as hell. Oliver's at rage 1. He's just the same.
Oh, wow.
Just Toronto.
One.
Just Toronto.
Just Toronto. Just Toronto. What I mean, what is it? I mean, it's not like it's super bad.
Not yet.
Seriously. Yeah.
Not freaking yet.
Oh, killing sadness.
That good old slow
fine.
death. Great session tonight, guys. Not combat oriented, but it seems like we're going to have a lot of fighting stuff here in our very near future.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
As as
did
the
throw his first punch.
he did, as the pack
They did.
dives,
Connected.
as the pack dives forward to go adventure into the Shadowlands. I did not think this was a story arc we were going to hit, because it looked like we were going to go deal with normal Guru stuff. But good job,
Yep.
Oliver. Good job, Oliver, convincing the pack. Hey, maybe. Meanwhile, it wasn't hard to convince Ryan. Ryan's just like, fuck yeah, I'll go fight whatever. Can we just go fight something?
He's the only person that can interact with the Shadowlands. He
Not
needs to be able to
true.
speak
He's
up.
the only person who can safely interact with the Shadowlands.
Yeah.
Wakan was all for Shadowlands.
Well,
The guy who's
the
fireproof. I'll just reach in the fire.
thing was, if it wasn't Geraldo, he probably would have never talked because he's just he brings up the ghost thing, and everybody constantly just be like, "Well, we've got to go handle the spirit thing that Wakan fucked up anyway, so we're going to do that instead." Or you
All
know,
right.
there are things actively hunting us on this side.
All right.
It's like, oh, okay, yeah, sure,
Okay.
no, spirits coming over here. That's not a problem we need to think about. That's fine.
Lyra, who made your night tonight?
Ryan just being pissed at everybody. just so angry.
So Ryan for her unyielding rage.
It's not new.
It's not new, but it was very heavily role played tonight. Ryan. A lot of good choices.
Oh gosh, that's tough. I'm gonna say Lyra for her blind willingness to just I'll sacrifice my eternal happiness. Let's go, let's party.
Be a different kind of happiness, but still happiness.
Let's go.
Well,
For him, 3.
I think it was Charlie for being like, I wish I could just say, Wakan, shut the fuck up, stop doing it. But I also, I'm curious and willing to listen.
Yes. That's the main thing.
Charlie.
Continuing this trend of just throwing it right back, Wakan getting extremely angry and throwing a punch at the Lord of Flies. And connecting
And connecting.
to only get taunted more. The Big Mad Special.
Punch.
Nice punch.
I
don't
don't
give
give
a
fuck
shit.
about your punch. That's the least worst thing you've ever done to me, Wakan. Oliver.
I'm gonna give it to Ryan for bringing back comments that were said last game. Basically, when when Lucas tried to convince her to go to the cemetery, and her reply was, "I can't do anything there."
I literally was like, she's never gonna let that go. She's never gonna let that go.
Feel locked
Here you go.
in.
Like this silver conquistador. You got it.
And last but not least, Lucas.
Wakan for keep bringing it back to trying to go to the fire court.
I made him want to bring the motherfucker.
They literally hate me, but I can turn them around. I got them this time.
Oh man.
I got that.
I guess
All right.
really just won't let us be alone
You got
anymore.
You got it.
Yeah.
The Trouble Twins, never again. Never again.
It's
We
your
were
fault.
alone one time. Yeah.
Special shout outs to our friends at McStabber Studios. If you like more World of Darkness and other tabletop contents, consider giving them a follow, a like, a subscribe, and so on and so forth. They are great people. Thank you so much, McStabber fam, for coming and hanging out with us tonight and checking out our World of Darkness shenanigans. They play a lot of games as well, where you can also see JenOfThieves playing in their Friday night werewolf game or vampire game. And yeah, they have a whole bunch of stuff. They had a really great monster of the month is what they called it, if I remember correctly. And yeah, no, they're really awesome. They're really fun. They are a touch.
They do have
Touch.
mage.
They're
Yeah,
a touch.
man, like hats
So
off
brave.
to them for running mage on stream.
Yep, they are a touch more serious than we are, but that's okay. Everybody plays the way they like to play. We like our goofs and laughs and shenanigans. But yes, perfect. Go check them out. Also, shout out to our people that play here that stream. We've got Brad with no R, Brad at everything, Brad to the bone, playing a whole lot of video games over on Brad. And we, of course, have DM Dizzle, Gland Dizzle, who plays and locks down our fantasy side of things with D&D, Humblewood, Daggerheart, so on, so forth, etc. He streams a lot of Pokemon content. So if you're down for the Pokemans, consider giving him a little thing too. We've got a Discord. This is where you can sign up for games, talk about games, hang out with us, talk about all manners of things. We have so many freaking channels over there right now. And of course, if this is your first time checking us out or you want to see any of our other content, we have a very extensive list, over hundreds of hours of YouTube videos edited down by JenOfThieves for you to consume from all manner of games, Everyday Heroes, Monster of the Week, Midnight World, World of Darkness, Dungeons and Dragons, so on, so forth. If it exists as a tabletop system at this point, Shadowrun, at this point, we've probably done it. If you're looking for something very lighthearted and fun and entertaining, consider checking out our My Hero Academia game. Mutants and Masterminds, such a lovely, crunchy system. And yeah, we Daggerheart official release next month. Fucking finally.
Yup.
We are joined tonight by Deadly Ambitions, portraying Wakan, The Iron Pierce as Charlie Barkin, Ms. Cricket as Lyra, JenOfThieves as Ryan, Lucas portrayed by the Silver Rose, and Oliver by Brad with no R. We will not be back next Sunday as it is a high holy holiday for some of us here, aka WrestleMania weekend.
Going crazy.
Meaning we're just going to be watching the wrestles and eating food that's probably bad for us and screaming at Cody Rhodes. It's gonna be great.
Such a Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest.
Is that a thing that's happening? Jen and I have not watched Raw in like a month now.
Oh man, I dipped in. And I was like, oh hell yeah!
I do know that the New Day is wrestling Viking experience, and I'm
Yes, they
happy
are.
about that.
Thank God for the New Day.
Fucking New Day's finally getting a WrestleMania match again. Let's go.
Mhm.
All right.
All they had to do was
So we'll be
continue.
back in 2 weeks with more werewolf content, and we will see y'all next time. I am DM Daddy RPG, here to bring you other games. Check out Jen's game, Jen's Ghostbusters game, which now is going to be the penultimate episode this week of her Ghostbusters campaign. It's fun, it's goofy, it's silly, it's great. Werewolf, of course, on Sundays. And coming up soon, we will be having a Vampire 20th Anniversary Edition being run by Jen on 2nd and 4th Saturdays of the month. And on May 7th, the first Wednesday of May, City of Angels, our Hunter the Reckoning campaign, will once again be taking an old Hunter, the imbued Hunters, not
Yes.
5th edition Hunter, but proper Hunter. As we watch the journey of new baby Hunter people, normal mortals who've never encountered the world of darkness, suddenly have that veil pulled back and they're in some shit. It's going to be a great time. We have 2 new players for that one. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And I believe that's all the everything coming up.
Mhm.
Thank you, Jen, for confirming that for me. One of us is a professional. It's not me. And dismissing that ad because fuck that, we're over. And remember, Daddy loves you. Have a great work week, guys.